Because there are people that I've known and relationships that I've heard of where the man or the wife would kind of put their spouse through a test and won't give them anything. Like, if she really loves me, she won't ask for my money.
Yeah, that's foolish. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. But anyway.
You know, it's like, if she really loves me, she's not going to require me to take care of her. Like, why she need all that stuff? Like, why? That's stupid. It's so stupid. And the thing
woman, if a man says that to you, just run the other way. Don't marry him.
Walk away. The Bible says for a husband to love his wife as he loves himself. Are you going to neglect yourself of the nice things in life? Are you going to neglect yourself of even basic things, clothes, food, things like that? If you're going to do it to yourself, then you ought to be willing to do it for your spouse. Especially now that you calling, this is my wife, she's bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. Then take care of her. And maybe you need to raise your level on how you take care of yourself. Maybe that's the problem.
And I actually had to do that because, once again, I had a lower level of, financial living, or not so much financial living, but just
need. Actually.
Yeah, of need and things. Like, she liked nicer things than I liked. I just dealt with a lower level of things. That ain't anything was wrong with that, but it was just a disconnect between what she liked and I liked. But she's taught me, once again, because we begin to share each other's love languages now. She's taught me to like nicer things now. Now I'm a little more picky.
Yeah.
She's noticed it. I think
I created them.
Now I'm like, like when we were looking at houses and everything, I was like, that bathroom just ain't right. So we can change the bed. Like, nah, this is
he actually was pickier
I was trying to get picky
than me.
Yeah, so I realized, okay, it ain't so bad, to be this way. It's okay to like nice things. But
especially when you have it, why suffer?
Exactly.
And you were a sufferer.
Yep.
Like, you pride yourself at one point in being able to suffer. And I'm like, why suffer when you don't have to?
That's not the suffering that God told us to suffer. The suffering that God told us to suffer was the same persecution that Jesus suffered when you preach the gospel, which is people coming against the preaching of the gospel. That's the suffering. Also the suffering against the pressure of sin trying to persuade you to do the wrong thing. That's the suffering. But everything else that people come up with, sickness in your body, being in debt and financially destitute and poor, that's not the suffering the Bible is talking about. If you go back and look at it based on what I just said, you'll realize that was not the suffering that he said.
And based on what I just said, I want every woman that's listening to this to understand this. If you and your husband is in a situation where you're not financially sound and you're not able to lavish yourself in nice things, get together before God, get a plan from God, and work that plan. Don't put unrealistic stress on your husband to provide things for you to quote unquote make you happy because you're just selfish and you just want what you want and you're going to put strain on your finances just to do that. That's wrong as well. So that's something that I didn't want to do to you as well.
And you didn't. I want you to know right now she didn't. Matter of fact, what we did, because once again we started with like ground zero in our finances, we did exactly what she said, which is we got together on our finances, we made a plan, we communicated, she worked with me, I worked with her. There was a sharing of bills that had to be done, things like that. And then, on my job, I slowly began to grow and grow. And like step by step, I'll begin to take over and say, okay, I don't need your help with this anymore. I can do this. And once very recently, the Lord showed me, he was like, this is where you should be aspiring to get to a place where she does not have to be concerned with things at all. But in these first 3 years of marriage, she was a trooper. And she still is. Like she got in there with me. She didn't put any pressure on me. She didn't make me feel like I was less than because I couldn't do the things on the level that her daddy did for her. No, she never once put that pressure on me, not even for half a second. And you told me that you sometimes feel bad for wanting more when you knew that we couldn't do it and you wouldn't express it because you were trying to, be a good supportive wife. But what God showed me was that everything that she sacrificed during these years was that what his goal is for her and for this marriage is to be able to give her the desires of her heart. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Did you know that we have channel memberships? Channel memberships are a great way for subscribers like you to support what we do with monthly payments that give you access to awesome perks. For example, if you sign up for Tier 1 Vision Bearer, you'll get a cool badge next to your name whenever you leave a comment beneath our videos. You also get access to custom emojis we made just for you
so people can know that you're one of our channel members. If you sign up for Tier 2, Vision Bearer Plus, you'll get a 20% discount on all of our merch, kind of like this hoodie that I'm wearing here and other things that you can find on our merch site, access to exclusive behind-the-scenes mini vlogs, and a members-only chat with us right here on YouTube. The best part is, no matter which tier you choose, you'll get lifetime access to our premium content, like our 6-week course, Overcome the Spirit of Depression, or our long-form cinematic podcast, Death to Pornography. Only our channel members have unlimited access to these special productions. And to say thank you, we'll always give you shout-outs by name in our live streams. Consider becoming a channel member today. Click the join button below for more information. Or if you're an iPhone user, click the link in our description. Thank you in advance, and we'll see you next time.